It's not financial advice, it's not legal advice for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, like YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out, see what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. Like I tell you every day, the day they release us is false, man, it gives a false narrative in the market, so we can make bad trading decisions. They raised the interest rate 0.25 basis point, and that is supposed to signal that inflation is under control. Everyone who buys things in the supermarket, who pays for gas, who has electricity costs, they know that inflation has not been going down. I mean, today I buy cookies, and I get the same amount of cookies, but they're like half the size. Okay? Inflation is still rampant. It's still going up. And the only reason they only raised the interest rate 0.25 basis point was to help the banks out. Okay? It was to help the banks out. It was not to curb inflation. It was not to help the retail investors and pension funds, because you know they do not care about us. They do not care about us. They only raised it 0.25 basis point because of the terrible situation that the banking industry is in. They didn't want to put additional pressure on the banking industry. And this is just my opinion. I'm going to tell you to buy a bank stock, sell a bank stock. But I believe that the only reason that it was only raised 0.25 basis point hike is because they wanted to give the banks some breathing room. But in my opinion, it doesn't even matter, because the banks are in trouble. First Republic is not going to be the last bank to fall. I believe before the end of summer, we will see some other banks that will collapse and need some FDIC intervention. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that inflation is under control and that's why they raised it 0.25 basis point? Or did they raise it 0.25 basis point to keep the pressure off the banks, and they put the banks ahead of us and ahead of controlling inflation? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.